Welcome back to the channel. We are going to be doing another high score attempt run. Today we're going to be playing on the Ghost deck because I've been playing Plasma a lot recently, so I think it's time to switch it up a little bit. The Ghost deck and the Plasma deck are the ones I've got all the way to Purple Stake, so I've played them the most. I'm the most comfortable with them. Before we jump in, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting to the channel. I'll always be very appreciative for all of the likes, the comments, and the subscriptions. We've been growing very fast, I should say, recently. Only been up for about a month, posted about 20 videos, 120 plus subscribers. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and jump in. Always unseated. Haven't played Ghost deck in a while, so it is going to be a little bit difficult for me at the beginning. Just because, as you can see, it's not as easy as Plasma to score early. So you definitely have to build up your jokers pretty properly early. Interesting start here. I guess we'll take the oops all sixes. I have been pretty under the weather, so bear with me. You might see some pauses or cuts in this video because of it. I'm sorry about that. Let's go ahead and shoot for a straight here. We're looking for a queen to pop up. Okay, we got it on the last roll. Don't know if that gets us through. Barely, just because of that hex. Would be cool to see like an onk here. Get a double oops all sixes. That could be fun. I know we just went for a lucky cat game in one of our last videos, but it could be cool just to see a double dice right off the bat. That would be awesome. Instead of discarding, I'll just play 5 cards with 3 sixes in there. It'll get me a little closer to where I'm looking to be. Then we'll start using our discards to try and get our straight again. A full house will probably get us there. Not quite as good as a straight, but it will get us to where we need to go. So we definitely need some point scoring early here. That's a good money generator, but not good for points right now. We could do a hologram start. Hologram is pretty powerful. And a death I see. Or do we want money or a hang? This is a good Arcana pack. I suppose we'll just go for some more queens. Typically higher cards are kind of the way to go. I am gonna buy the 9 just to get us some more money off the bat here. Hologram isn't doing much for me, so I'm gonna need to get some good hands here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We can start off with a straight there. Get us almost halfway there, and now we are just looking for a jack. Okay, we didn't get the jack. Got a lot of doubles here, unfortunately. We'll probably just discard and again go for a straight. There's our jack. We also have 3 to a straight here. We don't need it. Okay, we definitely need some chips or some malt to help out these jokers for sure. I don't like either of these. We might as well use a standard pack, get our hologram up a little bit. These are some fun cards. I'm not sure what the best is. Yes, a red seal 5. Steel, not too bad. I'm gonna have to spend some money here, see if we can get something to help us out, because run isn't looking insanely promising off the start, if I'm being honest. We can play a flush. Might as well mix up our hands a little bit. Just play as much as we can to get the points that we need. We can play another flush, so getting decently lucky on our draws here. And then a 2 pair will definitely get us 8 points, which is all that we need. Not going to be getting a lot of money off this, so thank God we have the Cloud 9. It's already paid for itself, by the way. I do want to grab this telescope, but I am a little bit worried about our money situation. I'm not going to be able to buy it right now. I just can't. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. That is somewhat of a problem. Let's go ahead and try for a flush. Maybe we'll keep that red seal there. See what it does for me. Okay, it did help because we do have some malt. Any malt joker would help us out pretty good here. Blank voucher is something else that we would need, but let's get our money under control first. Keep adding some cards. Ideally, we like to add a card and then start multiplying them, whether it's through cryptid or something like that. Right now, we got just 1.5x, 1.75, and 2 times if we play at least a pair, which we should be able to do. How's a full house look? Probably gets us over the edge, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're not doing too bad yet. Our oops all sixes, unfortunately, I mean, we do have a few lucky cards in our deck, but isn't doing the most for us. So let's go ahead and buy a Mars card. I guess a 2 pair will also do. Move on. We definitely need some better cards here, but if we keep drawing like this, we'll be just fine for a little bit here. What happened there? Why didn't that give me enough? Definitely contained a pair. Let's go ahead and play these 3 5s. I thought that would be enough. It would not. Okay. So we're gonna have some problems here early. Go ahead and play this straight, get us a little bit of money. And there we go, we're through. Okay, so it is going to be important to make sure we level up our planet cards. It is going to help our multiplicative options here. Let's add another queen to the deck. We do have 6 queens, and 5 5s and 5 4s, so some garbage in the deck for sure. That's going to come with having a hologram, right? It just is what it is. Reroll. Do need some more malt. I don't like those options. Popcorn will help us out immensely for a while. Heart cards are debuffed. I don't mind. Let's try and get a lucky hit. Okay, well, we got the $20, so that's worth it. And we got some points. So popcorn will carry us for a little bit here. Cloud9's steadily making us some money. Splash is an interesting card. It allows us to get more chips off the bat. I don't think we necessarily need it. Temperance. We're starting to get some money cooking now. Venus. Why not? I could see us playing a 3 of a kind. Don't see us playing a flush. Oh, man. Okay, let's read it. Creates a copy of the Joker and destroys it all, so we could get a double hologram going. Unfortunately, we would have to get rid of everything else. I think for the fun of the video, we're gonna do it. I could have done the double oops, but I think the hologram is gonna be better for us long term. We'll buy the banana, and we should be getting 15 times 2 is 30 times 2 is 60, plus whatever we play for our hand, right? So let's go ahead and do a little bit of discarding. Play something like this, and we're gonna be okay. So that might have been the best decision we could go for. Onks are always fun. Mime is now come into play. Just don't see an option where we can really play Mime right now. Mime is cool, however, I don't see it being our best play, unfortunately. So we're going to skip it for now. We do play a club in one of our hands. We get another times 2. We'll skip it. A negative Matador. The problem with Matador is I don't really see it. We'll buy it for fun. It adds our temperance value. I don't really see it working that often. Earn $8 if played hand triggers the boss blind ability. So we'll see. I just don't see it working. And now we can't discard with our Grimbo here. So let's just go ahead and play a flush. Get us through. Okay, our holograms are working. We should continue to still add some cards. DNA is pretty cool with hologram. I don't really want those options. Temperance and death we'll take. Luckily, yeah, $17 is definitely worth it. We do have another slot Driver's license, it's a little too early for that. We only have 5 cards that are willing. Grim, I'm not interested in. I mean, might as well just for the malt right now. Okay, first hand is drawn face down. Let's just go ahead and play this. See what we get out of it. 3 8s. Yeah, because we have a lot of multiplicative options right now. 10, 20, 35 malt. Gonna be okay. Get another discard, can never hurt. Continue leveling up our planets. I think we're gonna kind of go to the 4 of a kind direction right now. And hopefully we can add some cards to our hand. Red card, I'm not really looking to... It's really good for malt. Could be really good for our holograms, but I don't really want to skip the packs that we open right now, because it does go against what we need to do to add cards for hologram, right? Okay, unfortunately, I'm not going to play to the strength of Grimbo either. So we'll just do something like this. We're kind of right on the edge for scoring. Now, this Matador is really only here for its sell value. Our Oops All Sixes is back. Oh, man, that's interesting. And I guess we'll buy it again. I did kind of want to roll with that. See, doesn't necessarily help us at the moment, but we do have a few lucky cards in our deck. I suppose we add an ace. Have a full house sitting here in front of us. Might as well play it. So we did get a little bit less powerful because of that. Let's just go ahead and dig for some of our queens and our kings. See if we can get those hitting. We got the $20. That was definitely worth it. The double dice stream probably was the better option. Hologram's okay too, so let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna get them both up to ×3 ×3. We are gonna have to kind of kill our deck eventually. Hanged Man is a good way to do that. Play only 1 hand type, so I am gonna have to pay attention. How about 2 pairs? Do something like that, although I do have a feeling we're gonna just get through this round. Yeah. Okay, our banana's gone. So we do need another form of malt. And we might even see a Cavendish come up here. Let's go ahead and see. We have not once played our 4 of a kind, even though we've leveled it up quite a bit. So we got to pay attention to that. Let's add some more queens to our deck. Wow. Okay. Good thing we have the money for that. So incompatible with Oops, so we probably just throw it on a hologram. We now have triple hologram. Pretty cool. Grimbo's gonna be the next to go. Green Joker, I mean. Just because... just not the best with what we're trying to do. I would like to do play 4 of a kinds like this, so this is gonna be one of our strongest hands that we can do right now. 463,000. So we are cruising right along here. Swashbuckler's not too bad. It is better than the Grimbo right now, right? 20 malt instead of the 11 or so we were getting. So $22. I'd rather have the money. I don't think death is worth $22 right now. Level up our 3 of a kind again because it needs it. Buy the voucher and we move on. So just these 4 right now I think is more than enough to win. So we'll just go ahead and start digging for some 4 of a kinds. I'm gonna play this just for the money. And it actually won. So high card is currently winning. Which is good to know. Castle or Arrowhead, I'm not interested. Let's add another card to the deck. Get another queen cooking. We have 11 queens, so definitely working towards something along that matter. Troubadour is fun. It's time to leave Oops All Sixes again. Because I do like Troubadour. +2 hand size, I think is quite awesome. Go ahead and buy this High Priestess. Use another Mars. starting to get into the 5 of a kind territory. That did hurt our swashbuckler, so I do need to notice that for sure. Let's try and get a 5 of a kind cooking. Not gonna get it. Wow, we drew pretty bad. Let's play this. Yeah, get the money while we can. That is kind of the limiting factor of our deck right now. Each hologram's at 3.5x. So that is pretty good. Another hand size, gonna work well with our troubadour. Might as well add another card to our deck. What's one more? Get another gold seal. Both of them at 3.75. Look at our hand size. This is beautiful. We were going for a Baron deck, which we could pivot to. This would be awesome. There's our 5 of a kind that we were looking for, so we've now unlocked it. 474,000. So we're definitely clearing. We're definitely a few antes above. Deja Vu's an amazing card. Grab a purple seal. Probably time to stop adding cards to my deck. And ideally we would get like a DNA or something. That's also a good joker to grab. I don't have room for him right now. I kind of need the swashbuckler for our malt. Okay. I guess we'll throw it. Let me see here. I'd like to throw it on. I mean, that's a pretty good queen. Let's go ahead and see if we can find that one before I throw this on anything. Okay, we didn't find it. Does high cards still win? Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna hold on to Deja Vu till I can find the queen that I want to make. I also might want to consider switching my deck a little bit, but I'm not too sure yet. Like I could do something like this and throw it on there and maybe lean into more of a Baron build, especially if we thin out our deck a little bit. This could definitely be a run where we decide to pivot in the future if we can get the right jokers to help us out. So let's go ahead and find that Steel King. It is kind of what I'm leaning towards. We can eventually just strengthen all of these queens if we get enough money. Or we just do it to this queen and yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do it that way. Ooh, okay. 1.9 million. We're on ante 8. Showman? Shiny Showman? I guess we don't need the swash. Grab that Planet X. Grab the Mars just in case. We could always still move things over to Kings in the future. Could also be like a Bloodstone type run, but I'm gonna skip it for now. Get some more lucky cards in here. Might as well do that for the time being. See if we can get some money and some malt out of it, which does help. Yeah, 1.6 million. So these aren't going to last forever. They're a great start. However, we are going to have to change our game plan here if we do want to do something with this run. That is going to see diminishing returns pretty soon. Let's continue to grab some scaling with our 5 of a kind as well. It's nearly at our 4 of a kind now, which is good. Idle. We do have a lot of cards in our deck, but Idle would be something that we want to play for in the future. I can't afford it right now. Cavendish. Fortunately, it's just not better than anything. I want to keep the Troubadour. I don't know why. I just think it's good. It definitely allows you to get the hands that you want a lot easier just by being able to draw a lot more. As you can see, just having a lot of the cards in your deck does help quite a bit. Playing these 5-of-a-kind queens. I mean, we're going to be okay for antes for quite some time here, unless we see... Is the plant? Nah, Crimson Heart, we're fine. Still think we win. Invisible Joker. Okay, it is time to sell these. Buy the Invisible Joker. Matador does nothing. As you can see, it's been there the whole time. I just don't think that Joker works, personally. So we're at Crimson Heart. Our blueprint is dead right now. It's totally fine. Troubadour's gone, so we're back down just to 9 hand size. But we're still most likely able to get the cards that we want. Okay, Hanged Man. We can get rid of some cards. We would love to get back down to where we kind of were before. Okay, we're still scoring fine. And we've beat the game. So let's go ahead and jump into endless mode here and see where we can take this run. I would be okay with triple hologram if we found a DNA. Then we could really get some things cooking for us here. So let's just continue to thin out our deck a little bit. Maybe find a decent card in here. Okay. Gold. Purple Seal Queen, I would say qualifies for a good card. Let's go ahead and aura something. Unfortunately, I would like to change the aura on this one to be polychrome, but never lucky. Okay. Totally fine here. Everything's 4.25 now. 3 million. Okay, ideal hit here is our blueprint. Okay, I guess we're just doing triple hologram. Wow, another lucky cat. I'm not willing to do that. Planet X. So I guess we're just adding. We're looking another deja vu. Would really love to get a DNA, I think, in here. We dump the showman, and we just make as many queens as possible with triple hologram. That could be really, really fun. I'm gonna throw the deja vu on this king, just because I don't want to give up hope for potentially changing this run in the future. I think 4 of a kind is gonna do just fine for us here. Yeah, 9 million. We're on ante 9. Because we're not playing plasma, the antes do scale up a lot slower. There's that mime again. At this point, I think we're just reaching for... Let's do a cryptid here. Because it does help our hologram. I think we're reaching for 5 of a kind hologram, which would be quite a fun run. Unintentional. But we could definitely do that. The way things are going. Trading card would be an amazing hit. Unfortunately, I don't know if I want to get rid of showman yet. So we're not going to. How many jacks do we have in our deck? 4 jacks. So let's go ahead and try and find one. I'm gonna keep that steel card in hand. I do think it's gonna be important. A death is fun. Go ahead and death this queen because it is pretty good. Okay, perfect. We'll strengthen a jack. We'll play a 5 of a kind. We'll move on here. Okay, 22 million now. We have 4 holograms essentially. Pretty cool. Another hand size, so getting rid of that troubadour isn't the biggest deal. We'll grab a steel queen, why not? Everything's at 5x now. We'll grab a steel king. And again, we would like to get rid of some things here. But if we can't, we can't. All face cards are debuffed. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Most of our point scoring is coming from our jokers, so I think we'll be okay. Okay, this is quite the hand already. Boom, 144 million. Not worried about the plant at all right now. Let's continue just trying to fix our deck up a little bit here. Temperance will take. I'll skip on the Celestial pack. Not interested in the Oops. Can't Onk anymore, sadly. Death and Strength are both great cards to pick up here. I'm still interested in just getting more of these gold queens. See if we can find one more Jack. That'll do good enough. Go ahead and get rid of that. Probably should have discarded one of the gold queens, but it's also good to get some money here from it. There we go. So yeah, most of our point scoring is coming from our holograms, obviously. Would be fun to see one more hologram on our board here. The showman can do that for us. Okay, another purple seal queen. I'll take it. Photograph. Not interested in it right now. Get another purple steel. It's going to help us with our deck fixing. Go ahead and face the plant right now. Throw this purple seal here. I'm going to tower you. Not interested in having you around anymore. As you can see, we still have a lot of garbage in our deck. So let's see what this takes us at. Yeah, that's a good boss blind, isn't it? So 35 million. Still would love to get another hologram cooking. I think it would be fun. Let's go ahead and do something like this here. Get some more lucky cards in play. Get another king in play. Tarot Merchant I'm okay with. Neither of those I'm relatively interested in. We need 7 million now, so it is going to become more of a grind. Okay, we'll see what this gets us. 31 million. Okay, not too bad. Still looking for another blueprint or a brainstorm. Technically, I wouldn't want a hologram because it would start back at 0. I do not want to see that happen. Get another Planet X. That is going to help us with our mult. A multiplicative option here would be okay. So it might be time to say goodbye to Showman in a few rounds here. Once we're not able to survive. Death. We'll take another one of these Giga Queens. For now. Keep getting these purple seals. They are quite important to us. Sell you. Get another Emperor. Okay, we'll take that. Make some more lucky cards and then discard. See what we can get. Let's see what this gets us. It's gonna get us some more mult. 72 million. We're gonna be okay. I believe the next ante is going to be a little bit too high for us. Might as well make some more of these cool queens. They're the best option for me right now. Do need to add, just getting more mult. Another deja vu, wow. Haven't skipped anything, we don't need discards. Okay, lose $1 per card played, that's fine. Just get as many queens as possible in our hand. Ones that are relatively good. Get another red seal. Steel card. Those are going to help us. So we'll do something like this. Okay, yeah, 651 million. If we get those steel cards in our hand, we're gonna be just fine. So we got to keep that in mind here. Telescope is back. I believe I passed up on him earlier because I couldn't afford it. Go ahead and get a Mars. We'll buy telescope this go around. 5 of a kind is our highest played hand, so that will be important. Grab another steel. Okay, anything. 300 million? I don't know if we're gonna have enough. We basically need anything that we can get. Let's put our steel cards over here. Honestly, I'm gonna make you steel as well. I think steel is the way that we win this run. Get our steel over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I can get rid of you guys. Play something like you're a steel, something like this. Steel's probably the only way that we get past this right now. Yeah, see, 600 million, but we needed those steel cards. Okay, strength me. It's not gonna help enough. Okay, that'll help a little bit. Negligible. That's gonna help us a little bit. Give me one more nice card, please. Doesn't help unless we had a photograph. We'll get another steel going. We can do you. Get rid of you. Double chariot works. We almost need those steels in hand in order to even play this one out. So we're gonna have to play him like this. Interesting. Okay, we can make you a steel. They don't necessarily need to be queens. How many queens do we have left? 14. So I am just going to play these ones out here. Okay, we got through it there. Oh, another mime. Actually, a mime now I'm thinking would be pretty good. Trio is not bad. Gets me another ×3. Get another queen in the book. Definitely a fun, interesting run. We'll play a black hole. Why not? Just not liking the... Okay, playing 5 of a kind does set money to 0, which sucks. Okay, I don't have any room for you. You're not good enough. Make you steel. Okay, steel cards can go over here for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can play 4 of a kind, so that is what we'll do. Okay, steel, steel, steel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and try that out. Okay, we got through. Ah, tricky, tricky, tricky. That might have been our last ante. I will take another discard for sure. Yeah, we need 47 billion, so not loving our chances. Wow. A steel. No, it's a gold one, but we'll take the steel. Gold Polychrome King is fun to see. Go ahead and play that. Okay. I don't think we're getting through this. That's probably the end of the run here. It's okay. It's been a fun one. And might as well just use it. Okay. Didn't do anything for me. Mars. mercury. Just need to find all the steel we can get, and we might be able to run past this one. Gonna be tricky. Steel cards can go over here so I can visualize. We have 4 queens. Okay, steel, steel, steel. Let's see where that gets me. We can discard one more time. Okay, steel can go over here, I suppose. Let's play our 4 of a kind. It's possible. Definitely have to play our cards right here. Just kind of have to get through our deck in order to do it. Okay. Might be our best shot here. No, unfortunately, it's gonna do it for us. This one wasn't steel. I don't know if we had that in our deck before or not. That's gonna be the end of the run here. Go ahead and play it out. It was a fun run. We had triple hologram today. Best hand was 1.7 billion. Probably could have switched things around a little bit. That's why it's fun to play Ghost deck, because you can get the kind of triple thing going with Ankh. Also could have been a oops all 6s line that we didn't take. But I think we had fun with this one. We definitely had to play smart with our steel in hand. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're new here, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That would help me out immensely. It would make me quite happy. If you're not new here, I appreciate you sticking back and coming to watch all of the new videos that I'm making. Until the next one, take care. See ya. Goodbye.